Welcome back, Lottie fans, and happy Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you all got something nice big planned for this weekend. Hopefully the weather's going to be fantastic for you. You can all barbecue out. And certainly thank you to everyone that served and been a great asset to all the countries all around the world, and that's why we celebrate this weekend. So as promised, I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of different videos for group numbers for Memorial Day. I'm going to start with the pick 4 group numbers. For all of you that voted in the poll, big thank you for voting in the poll. Overwhelming 70% of you wanted to see both the pick 3 and the pick 4 numbers. So I'm going to do two videos. Both of them are going to go out today, so you have these numbers for the entire weekend. And these numbers are going to be good for all states for the entire weekend. And sorry to the 1% that voted for doing no group numbers. You got outvoted by the 70% that wanted to do both group numbers. So better luck next time. Sorry about that. Alright, so as I said, this is going to be a group number, pick 4 group number for all states. And it's going to be for the entire weekend of Memorial Day, which this year is, 5/24 through to 5/25, because that's tomorrow. 5/24 is today, through to 5/27. So that's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There we go. Alright, now as you know, I like to do a little bit of research to find out what base numbers we're going to use for this rundown, and I've come across a couple of numbers that are important and significant to Memorial Day, so we'll use those. So we're just going to use the two numbers, and I'll do a rundown for the base grid, and then we'll use flip numbers for the translator grid, and then I think we're going to use the four corners pattern to go ahead and fill in our suggested numbers. But let's go ahead and get started. So the two numbers I found are 1868 and 1970. And if you're thinking to yourself, those look like incredibly like years, you would be absolutely right, because they are years. These are actually the years in which Memorial Day was celebrated, or whatever the word is you want to call it, recognized on the 30th of May. It wasn't actually until the 1970s that it switched to being the last Monday in May. Before then, it was always always on the 30th of May. There was something that went through the U.S. House that basically wanted all bank holidays to be all federal holidays, whatever you want to call it, to be on a Monday, and that's what changed it to be the last Monday of every single May. But before then, between 1868, when it was first recognized, through to 1970, it was always on the 30th of May. So we're going to use these two numbers to fill in our base grid here. And we're going to do our left and right columns with the sums rundown for this one. So we're going to take this 1868 and put it in the left-hand column here, like so. And then we're going to take this 1970 and put it in the right-hand column like this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add the two numbers together on each row and use that to fill in the center numbers here. So 1 plus 1 is 0, 2. 8 plus 9 is 17. 6 plus 7 is 13. And 8 plus 0 is 8. So 0, 8. Now that we've got our base grid filled out, we can go ahead and use our flip numbers to go ahead and fill in translator grid. And for those of you that have seen the videos before, you'll know that the flip numbers are down here on our pick 4 rundown worksheet. If you haven't got this already, you can go ahead and download it completely for free from lotterypredictor.com. The link down below is in the description. It's in the resources section there, along with all of our other rundown worksheets. So we're going to go ahead and take every number on the base grid, look up the flip number for it, and put that flip number in the corresponding box on the translator grid. So looking up 1, the flip number of 1 is 4, so put a 4 there. Flip number of 0 is 3, put a 3 there. The flip number of 2 is 5, put a 5 there. And flip number 1 again is 4, put a 4 there. Onto the second row, 8 is 1, 1 is 4, 7 is 0, 9 is 2. Then the third row, 6 is 9, 1 is 4, 3 is 6, 7 is 0. And finally the last line, 8 is 1, 0 is 3, 8 is 1, and 0 is 3. So there's our translator grid. Now let's go ahead and fill in our patterns. so we can go ahead and pick the 8 numbers that we can all play this weekend for each of the states we're in, and hopefully win some money together. So as I mentioned, we're going to use the 4 boxes pattern, and basically what this is starting, we're going to take the 4 corner boxes from each of the grids, and starting in the top left, going clockwise round, we're going to draw that line and we'll use that number there. So in the first box it's a 1018, and then in the top right we're starting in the 2, we've got 2197. Then in the bottom left we've got a 6108, and finally on base grid in the bottom right we have a 3708. Oop, that's an 8, not a 0. There we go. 3708. Oh, my writing's terrible today. Alright. Now let's go ahead and do the same again on the translator grid. We'll take the same pattern. So starting in the top left, we've got a 4341. 4341. And then top right we have a 5420. 5420. Bottom left is a 9431. 9431. And finally, bottom right is a 6031. And there we go. Those are 8 numbers. Definitely go ahead and play these in your states. You can play them for all of the Pick 4 lotteries, all the drawings. If you have a morning and evening, you can play both. Or if you like Texas and you've got 4 of them, you can play it for all 4. Or you can just play one of them each day. Completely up to you. I'll probably just be playing mine in the evening in my state, because that's typically when I play. But you're free to play it however many you like. And definitely play it for all 3 days. And hopefully we'll all win some money together. And as promised, I'm about to go and do the Pick 3 rundown as well, and I'll probably have that up in a couple of hours so you can have the Pick 3 one just in time for the full weekend as well. Alright, so good luck, hopefully we'll all win this, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.